Welcome everyone to the 4-Key Mania World Cup 2022 semi-finals, where we have one of the most important matches of the entire tournament. Philippines versus South Korea, seed number 2 versus seed number 3. Poker and Snowset right now are scary. Philippines are looking for a breakpoint back at some point. Philippines can't afford any kind of mistake. What are they doing? How is there 5 full combos through that whole section?
No! I did not just watch this happen.
Both teams have won some nail-biting matches to get here, but with everything on the line, only one team are going to come out on top. It all comes down to this match to see who will join Brazil in next week's winners finals. We're ready. Are you ready? Here we go. There is no way that it comes down to this.
You're gonna be kidding me. I did not just watch this. I did not just watch this.
처음엔 그저 쿠키즈를 보고 오스 입문한 한 어린 학생이었습니다.
I discovered Osu when I was browsing YouTube during my free time and I thought this was an interesting game. So I just downloaded it and that's how it started.
스탠다드 유저로 원래는 시작을 했습니다. 그렇게. 그런데 우연히 오스를 하다가 JL2720133 그 한국에서는 칭호라고 부르는 사람의 유튜브를 보게 됐는데 이 사람의 플레이가 너무 멋있는 거예요. 그래서
I decided to create an account in January of 2018 and I started to play Mania a lot because I saw this video from Lily named Freedom Dive Full Combo.
컴퓨터에서 작동되는 게임이 오우스밖에 없어서 시작을 했습니다. 그리고 우상은 18년도랑 19년도 MWC에서 가장 말도 안 되는 플레이를 보여줬던 원더 5193이라고.
I discovered Osu around 2017 through a friend. He said I would be pretty good at the game, so I decided to give it a go.
So what made you want to play Osu competitively?
The whole competitive environment surrounding the Osu Mania tournament scene was what made me start playing it competitively. It introduced a whole new world of skill to me and I was intrigued and wanted to grind for it.
애초에 저는 모든 게임에서 경쟁하는 거를 되게 좋아하기 때문에 그래서 오스를 함에 있어서도 랭크맵에만 좀 관심이 좀 많았고 나중에 그것만 하다가 나중에 MWC라는 대회가
What made me want to play OS competitively was the video of Arquinolavirus being the hard carry of the Philippines against Thailand, and it really made me wonder if I could be one of the PH players for MWC, and here I am now.
How'd you feel coming into the match? Were you nervous, confident?
I was really hyped about the match, at the same time nervous, because we were against biggest opponent yet a stronger one, I would say.
Coming into the match, I was confident that we could beat South Korea because they have lost a lot of key members in their roster this year. But at the same time, I was actually quite nervous because it's still South Korea. They still have so many talented players in their country that you cannot underestimate them.
솔직히 처리도 잘하고 롱로도 잘하고 판정도 잘하고 정말 곤란한 팀이라고 느껴졌어요. 파괴법이 없는 팀이라고 생각했습니다.
아무래도 많이 중요하다고 생각했죠. 왜냐면 지면 상금을 못 받잖아요. 패자조에서 다시 이길 자신이 없었기 때문에 되게 중요한 매치라고 생각을 했습니다.
I was definitely nervous at myself because I was afraid that I might underperform, but at the end of the day, for the team's success, I had to keep my faith not only in the team but also in myself.
또 그때 당시 브라질이 굉장히 잘하는 국가였기 때문에 그 브라질 플레이어들이랑 한번 경기를 해보고 싶었던 마음이 가장 컸던 것 같아서.
Going forward, how much does this match mean to you?
You want to make history no matter what, because this was our best chance, our ticket to getting the 3rd place or higher badge after all of the bad curses that we've had since 2019. That's when the new generation of players in the Philippines started playing.
The Philippines has always been an underdog in Osu tournaments, especially the 4K Mania World Cup. The last time Philippines got a podium status was all the way back in 2014, where they lost to South Korea 6-0. I feel as though I can help my team recreate a podium status, but this semifinals match will be one of our biggest hurdles to overcome.
This year, the Philippines have an insanely strong all-star roster and are looking to pull off the best run they've had since 2014. But To finally earn their right to the podium, they have to fight through South Korea, who is, as everyone knows, the most successful team in the history of MWC. But the stakes are also high on the South Korean side this year. After missing out on the top 3 last year, they are out to prove that they still have what it takes to come out on top.
필리핀 매치뿐만 아니라 모든 매치에서 긴장을 했는데 동시에 모든 매치에서 우리 팀이 이길 수 있다는 100% 확신을 갖고 있었습니다.
사실 상대가 우리나라와의 스킬셋이 너무 비슷해서 이 매치에 들어가면서 정말 이길 수 있을지란 의문이 들었습니다. 어떤 변수가 경기를 어떻게 바꿀지 모르는 상황이기 때문에 매우 긴장해요.
필리핀전 매치 진짜 정말 중요한 매치였죠. 저는 한국 캡틴으로서 사실 이런 말 하기 좀 그렇지만 브라질보다 더 위협적이라고 생각했던 게 필리핀이었기 때문에 이 매치는 진짜 무조건 이겨야 된다고 생각을 했었던 것 같습니다.
South Korea is a country you expect to see in the top 3, a country you expect to see in the grand finals every single year. But last year was not their year. They ended the tournament 7th place, outside the podium for the first time in history. For them, this year has to be their redemption arc to prove to us all that 2021 was just a fluke.
South Korea, Brazil, USA. Everyone expects those 3 on the podium every year. But I believe in my team, we can change that and make history.
In the South Korean team's eyes, they've already won the match, but we're going to change that.
Welcome everyone to the 4Key Mania World Cup 2022 semi-finals, where we have one of the most important matches of the entire tournament. It all comes down to this match to see who will join Brazil in next week's winners finals. We're ready. Are you ready? Here we go.
이번 경기의 승자가 MWC의 주역이 된다고 생각합니다.
The highest accuracy right now is actually Silweska L's 99.67, followed by Apol, so that's giving Philippines a little bit of an edge. It looks like all 6 players are just going to comfortably FC this. Any small mistake is enough for South Korea to be able to capitalize on right now. But as long as South Korea hold onto these combos, they should be fine in picking up their own point right back. They're going to manage it here. Players and Boji, of course, the top of the lobby.
But Poka has the same score.
Both of those players are just so ridiculously good, both cancelling each other out in that regard. Have to try and raise this accuracy as much as they can in this last section. It's close though. It's starting to flicker over. Korea could actually completely switch this lead, but Els finds a miss at the very end, and that's going to basically seal the deal. Poker score V1 double S. And Els does actually find a miss. That's a pretty significant accuracy drop. That's going to do a lot to the score difference right here. But it shouldn't be enough for South Korea, I don't think. As we're approaching the end of the map now, there's not too much left. That's another drop from Els.
It's getting into risky territory right now.
It's getting quite close right now, actually. And at the very end of the map, Els misses again. Actually, the score lead flickers. Els running out of stamina at the end on the rise sections. That's going to give South Korea the point, stealing it back at the very end despite the 2 full combos from Philippines.
No, that's heartbreaking.
And oh my, look at this, 99.93 is the lowest accuracy on the Philippines. Poker and Snowset right now are scary. Those accuracies, 99.99, 99.96. Philippines can't afford any kind of mistake. What is this team score right now for the Philippines? This is a 2992 from Philippines.
What a performance.
200. 200 from the entire team. That is it. 46 300s for Boji. I don't think Els is on 71%.
Yeah, this is either client or in the boards waiting to happen.
But it is going to be South Korea's point, I believe. If I just wait for the MP link to show. It looks like it was
real.
Yeah, 133 misses at the start. There was something going on at the start there that was just unfortunate. Probably some kind of hardware issue or tab, Windows key. Things happen all the time like this, but
I don't know what performance I will make in the team because I feel like I wasn't prepared enough, but I am certain that I was ready and I was really hyped to beat them.
The Mystery L is just cracked. What is this? 99.88? And here we go. This is the last kind of section here. These are very difficult to read, especially these LNs. It is going to be a win for the Philippines here.
What is this score
monstrous
from Mystery L?
That's not allowed.
No!
That's a 996k.
Yeah, Gaisel is actually going downwards below 99.8, which might indicate a sign of vulnerability.
Ooh, but Boji finding a miss for Team Philippines. That's going to give quite a large lead now for South Korea. Wait, look at this. South Korea, triple score V1 double S.
Wait, does that still happen in semifinals?
This is a very difficult one. One mistake in some of these sections can completely end your score. And it's going to be another what score from Mystery L. Another score V1 double S. 4Ken and Snowscent, the only two full combos, but Snowscent is the one that's holding 99.88, the best in the lobby right now, but it's flickering back and forth. Gaisol still not hit that combo cap. So I think at the end of the day, it's going to slightly go over to the Philippines.
Oh my god.
And Boji, despite the miss, has the highest accuracy in the entire lobby. So now, break point for the Philippines. They are tied up.
Being a new addition to the 2023 Philippines MWC team and going against one of the most scary teams to see who reaches match point first was kind of nerve-wracking, to say the least. But I told myself to lock myself in and focus on what I do best, which is to clutch up and when it matters the most.
It's mostly right now A-pole, 99.9 somehow. 800 notes into the map.
Yeah, I tend to forget that Apple is actually their sniper, so to speak.
Right now, this lead, it's not growing, it's not shrinking, it's just kind of staying this tiny 1,000 or so point lead.
So she drops a tiny bit of accuracy, which gives a little bit of breathing room, but Gaisol!
That's the first miss, 5 full combos still on the board, Philippines. That's a score V1 double S from Apple. What?
Whoa, how do you V1 double S this?
Yeah, that's it. That's insane.
일단 뭐 욕을 해도 되는지는 모르겠는데 이제 그 당시에 이제 끝나자마자 와 씨발 좆됐다 하면서 이제 얘기했었던 게 기억이 나고, 그때 이제 개소리 롱노픽 치면서 그 채터링이 났잖아요 키보드에서. 그래서 멘탈이 좀 나가가지고 그냥 이번 라이스픽 너 대신 내가 나갈 테니까 탑을 준비하고 있어 봐라, 이제 우리가 이 판 이겨줄게 하면서 그랬던 게 기억이 나네요. 우리는 마지막 기회를 잡기 위해서 타이브레이커에 도달해야 했습니다. 타이브레이커를 위해 무슨 일이든지 일어날 수 있다면 지금 일어나야 합니다.
Yeah, it's barely nothing behind, but it still matters in the grand scheme of things because South Korea is actually destroying this.
Both teams are looking comfortable so far, but all two misses, Volpsy and Sudden Death. But that's going to be a big accuracy drop for Sudden Death. Volpsy managing to contain that to just a little bit of an accuracy drop.
Before you go into war.
And this last section is brutal. 4Ken finding him. That's a disconnect.
What?
Oh, is that a disconnect?
During the final map, I was playing through it like normal. There was nothing happening to me in my side, but I guess in the stream, it just showed I disconnected. Honestly, in the end, regardless of my disconnect, you know, the match would have gone to tiebreaker anyway. So that means this match will be settled to one last map to decide the winner.
Okay, so Philippines claiming that Volpsy did actually finish the map. They found the screenshot, but it would not have been enough either way. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is it! 6-6, and everything will be decided in the tiebreaker right here. One last map will be the only thing to separate these two teams.
마지막 댄스.
Ang huling sayaw.
행운을 빕니다.
Good luck.
즐겁게
Have
합시다.
fun.
Here we go. We've got all the big players, big names for either side playing in here.
And so far, every single player has passed the test. But yeah, this is gonna be 6 minutes and 35 seconds of intense physicality battle.
Yeah, this is a long one. It is going to be hard to keep up stamina for this long. But right now, actually, 4Ken being the first one to miss here. That's going to give South Korea a bit of a lead. That's a fair accuracy drop as well, down to 99.4. But we haven't really gotten into the real meat of the chart yet. Oh, let's go. So far, there's so many full combos still in this map.
Yeah, the focus is still very high among the players. We're only a third in, but there's still like 4 minutes to last.
Oh, this is insane. Boji right now, 99.87. That's the highest in the entire room. Snowscent, 99.79. Overall accuracy looks like it's very slightly in favor of South Korea with 1 misadvantage as well. But that just means that if South Korea misses once, I think this could flip right back to Philippines.
Yeah, the lead is actually getting smaller and smaller as Els and Folk are actually catching back up in terms of accuracy, and the accuracy is actually going downwards for South Korea. Looking dangerous.
Reaching kind of the halfway mark pretty soon now. And it's still such a tense game. Still actually finding a miss now. Dropping actually down to 99.5.
The combo game is even for both of the teams, and it's coming down to accuracy right now. We just have to wait for Geisel to catch back up to that 400 combo to compare.
Do you think South Korea have the accuracy lead now? Silverska Els has dropped down a little bit, down to 99.56. Same place that Geisel is, really.
Yeah, I think the accuracy in this Electro Swing section is going to be telling a lot of things.
Boji's dropped a little bit of accuracy down. Still the highest in the room though, so that's helping out the Philippines quite a lot. And it's come down. This looks like 2,000 points of difference between the two teams.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, Porken and Els are on par with Geisel in terms of accuracy, but Poke and Snowscent are carrying South Korea right now.
Yeah, Boji is definitely matching Snowscent even better actually, but Poker doesn't really have any counterpart that can compare right now, especially with Poker still on the full combo. And somehow there's 4 full combos still, this late into the map.
Yeah, I think it might come down to that Camellia section, so to speak.
It's going to come down to the last section. Oh, it's so tense.
And you gotta stay focused even in the quiet section, because it has happened multiple times that players would just drop in the quietest sections, but here right now we're going into the burst. And Poker actually drops.
Oh my god, Poker, that was one of the highest accuracies for South Korea. Now it's going to start flicking towards the Philippines, but now we're in the LN section. Extremely dense and fast here, but Philippines, they're going to start to take a little bit of a lead. Poker finds another miss. The accuracy drop as well.
This is Philippines' recovery story.
What are they doing? How is there 5 full combos through that whole section?
Oh man.
How do 5 people combo that? There's still map to go though. They have to hold on.
The Philippines have 1 combo break, and it was at the beginning.
Oh my god, it's so tense. There's 1 section left.
Wait, Poker still has 99.6? Those are such clean misses, what?
Poker's accuracy is still the 3rd highest in the entire lobby, even with 2 misses. This accuracy lead, I think, is basically tied.
No.
There is no difference here.
No, it's just coming down to the 727 BPM section.
Oh, it is. It's coming down
Els,
right now.
Els.
Els finding a miss. But Poker!
Oh no! What? Why does
misses.
Poker miss at the 727?
3 misses right
Forken
there.
and Els.
Geisel and Forken both trading. That's not going to do much in terms of the score lead. It's staying in Philippines' favor for now.
The lead is balanced.
Oh, but it's so close. Forken finding another drop. That might be able to do it. Is there enough time though? It's slowly going over.
This is literally a battle of stamina. Oh no! 2 misses at the same time.
Oh my god! Oh
wait,
no!
Wait, what is this league? What?
There is
no! You're gonna be kidding me! You're gonna be kidding me! I did not just watch this!
295 points! There is no way that it comes down to this!
I did not just watch this happen!
after losing by like 200 something points, I personally cried a lot because like there were so many unfortunate things that happened. On my end, I had the alt tab, I had the double tapping keyboard, I had the very nervous rush on party starter, and etc. So like it really hurt me because I thought it was all my fault after we lost. And it was more painful because of the difference. Because like there's a difference in knowing in advance that you're gonna lose and having the hope that you'll win, but unfortunately because of very, very small differences, you did not make it. So for me, I cried a lot after that loss. However, at the end of the day, it's a learning experience because it taught me that no matter how the results happened, I'm pretty sure that there are people who are still proud of us, and it shouldn't be a reason as to why I should beat myself down. So I guess it doesn't mean that I should give up on it entirely, because it just showed how close we were to getting the third place badge.
Oh my god. That loss was brutal, as this match meant a lot to us, and having it come down to just a few points at the very end made it even hurt more. Though we know South Korea played out of their minds, and we did really well too, despite having a few unfortunate things there, but shit happens.
Ooh, after the tiebreaker and then saw the difference, I was so down. I started crying, like bursting into tears so hard. I left the VC. And my mom was there comforting me. It was okay. I did my best.
이번 해 MWC 로스터가 정말 모두 드림팀으로 나왔잖아요. 둘 중 하나를 꼽고 난 후의 기분은 정말 말로 표현할 수 없는 기분이라고 말할 수 있겠네요. 다음 해도 잘 부탁드립니다.
뭐 당연히 좋았죠. 여운이 그렇게 길게 가진 않았어요. 마냥 좋았다기보다는 산 넘어 산이구나, 다음 상대가 누군지를 알고 있으니까 그런 생각이 좀 들었고,
타이브레이커를 할 때 이제 굉장히 적은 점수 차이로 이겼잖아요. 그리고 이제 그거를 탭을 키면은 이제 누가 이기고 있는지 보이니까 이제 그런 거를 보면서 했을 때 정말 긴장을 했었는데 딱 경기가 끝나고 나니까 한국이 이긴 거예요. 그때 감정은 정말 신나가지고 이제 엄마도 이제 그 경기를 보고 계셨는데 이제 엄마가 이제 굿잡 이러면서 저한테 말을 해줬던 그런 기억이 나게 되네요. 당시에 이제 그 승패를 떠나서 이제 필리핀이나 한국 선수들이나 이제 당시 정말 열정적으로 참여를 했던 건 저는 알기 때문에 양팀 모두 정말 좋은 경험이 되었다고 저는 생각하고, 앞으로도 이제 앞으로 있을 MWC도 해주시기를 부탁드리고 행운을 빈다고 전해주고 싶습니다.
아마도 많이 아쉬우셨겠죠? 결과가 어쨌든 간에 그냥 저희가 서로 경기를 진행하면서 아 재밌다 뭐 이런 생각을 하면서 경기를 했길 바래요. 저는 정말 재밌다라는 생각을 했거든요. 그리고 저희 경기를 봤던 다른 사람들도 아마 재미있었을 거예요. 이렇게 접전이 벌어졌는데 재미가 없었을 리가 없잖아요, 그죠? 다 이렇게 재밌어 하는데 정작 경기를 같이 만들어갔던 사람들이 재미있지가 않았다면은 아무런 의미가 없지 않나. 좋은 경기, 되게 재밌는 경기 만들어줘서 너무너무 감사합니다. 고생 너무 많으셨고 올해 MWC에는 조금 더 좋은 모습 보여줄 수 있을 거라고 생각해요. 기대하겠습니다.
South Korea are going to win. They are going to guarantee themselves top 3 podium. Every player, all 6 players got wiped on that last section. And it just barely favored South Korea at the end of the day. Oh my god, what a match that was.